Hey everyone, Chris McGinnis here. I'm recording this a little after 11 o'clock p.m. on April 1st, April Fool's Day. And while April Fool's Day is known as a day for pranks and practical jokes and messing around and whatnot, especially on the internet, I'm sure there's been a lot of interesting April Fool's jokes on the internet this year. I haven't really been able to see it myself since I spent a good portion of the day at work. Like I said, there's still, an hour left in the day, so I'm sure if I look around I'll find some entertaining, and if not, I'm sure I can read about it on Wikipedia tomorrow. They'll probably have a list of the more notable ones. But anyway, like I said, even though this is April Fool's Day is a day dedicated to, joking around and so forth, I'm not going to take that tack. I'm actually going to be completely, utterly serious with this video right here. But basically this is a, at the risk of sounding like a nerd, no, you know what? I'm not going to apologize for, risking sounding like a nerd because, I am a nerd. That's who I am. So, that being said, I apologize for nothing in how I decide to define things. So, that being said, this video, if I may use a wrestling term, this is a shoot. This is all straightforward honesty. I just want to make a video here to say that I was contemplating giving up on Thoughts Out of Context. I was thinking about giving up the podcast, thinking of giving up the video supplements, even considering giving up the blog because, well, as I said, the podcast hasn't had a new episode since January, and I keep telling myself, okay, gonna do a new episode, but, something would come up, either, work, or, I'd be, too tired, or wouldn't feel motivated, or interested. The same thing with, videos. I've had ideas for doing videos, but I never get around to it. Ideas for blog posts, never get around to it. Simply put, I've been busy, I've been lazy, I've been depressed. There's no two ways about it. I'm not here to make excuses or anything like that. That's just, straightforward. I've not been, really in the mood to produce content, which, depressed me even more. So, that didn't help the situation any. But, I just wanted to post a quick video to thank everyone for, their patience with me during this, drought of content, as it were. I know I got, at least 2 or 3 notifications through my email from Podmatic saying that people actually, were requesting a new episode of the podcast, and I kept thinking, okay, well, I'm going to finally get to this, and that would, it would never happen for one reason or another. But, I just wanted to, take this opportunity to say, this weekend, in some form or fashion, the podcast is going to return. It might not be a very long episode. It might be a ridiculously long episode as me hoping to overcompensate for not having done anything in a while. I don't know. But I promise you, at some point before we reach the end of the weekend, there will be a new episode of Thoughts Out of Context for your listening pleasure on the podcast feed or through iTunes, however you get it. That being said, so I'm gonna do that. Videos I'm gonna try to do more frequently. Now, I know a while ago I talked about a concept for a video called Chris Talks at Length About, or CTALA, or Satala, where I said, I would, randomly, randomly get a letter, then choose the first thing that pops into my mind when I think of that letter, and talk about that for however long I can. I tried a couple of test videos using that concept, and didn't really work too well. It's really kind of disjointed and uninteresting, and I don't think either one was any longer than 5 minutes at the most, which isn't quite talking at length about the subject. So I've decided I am going to go through with the concept of Chris Talks at Length About, But instead of choosing a topic randomly, I'm going to choose a topic deliberately. Like, I will sit down and think, okay, what can I talk about, or what do I feel like talking about at some length, then sit down, turn the camera on, go with it, and then we'll see what happens. And I'm also going to take suggestions from you, the viewers, listeners, whatever however you get thoughts out of context into your own personal media library. I will take suggestions on what to talk about in future Satala segments. I said, it's possible that if it's a topic I'm unfamiliar with, I might try to do some research on it. Otherwise, I might just riff on it as I go. No notes, no preparation, no nothing. We'll see how that happens. And on that note, I definitely want to try to make things more, more interactive as far as the blog, the podcast, and these videos go. So, I've actually decided to have my Gmail address be the main contact email for all things related to Thoughts Out of Context, because my main account on Verizon is just bogged down with stuff from mailing lists and God knows what else. I mean, it's possible that I've been actually missing legit emails from people because my inbox is just so full of all this other automated crap that I just never seem to get around to reading and then deleting after I read. But so yeah, from here on out, the Gmail account is where all correspondence relating to the podcast, the blog, and the video should go. And that is chrismcg1983@gmail.com. That's chrismcg1983@gmail.com. I'll be sure to have that in the descriptor bar down below here. What else? Okay, so the iRiff of Who Framed Roger Rabbit. I'm still gonna try to work on that. Like, I hope that. Excuse me. Like, I hope that I would have had time to have, had it all done and finished and ready by now, but since I've just been busy with work and then being tired from work and the whole, miniature about depression I've been going through, not wanting to do anything, it's been tough. I'm not gonna lie. It's been a tough couple of months. But I'm going to try to get that done. I know I gave myself the deadline of having it done by April 15th, which is the first night of Chikara's King of Trios, and I'll be gone the entire weekend for that. So I'm thinking, maybe I kind of painted myself into a corner with that, since how I hadn't worked on it as much as I'd hoped, but I'm still going to try to get that done. I know that gives me, roughly 2 weeks to do this, but, fingers crossed. Hopefully I can pull it off. Knock wood. But yeah, I'll keep you posted on that, and I guess that's everything for right now. I'm gonna try to do the first installment of Chris Talks at Length about this weekend. Gonna try for maybe a couple more video reviews. I know I've been wanting to do a video review of the new version of You Don't Know Jack, which I have for the 360. I'm trying to getting around to doing a review of that. And I picked up WWE All-Stars today, so I'm probably going to go play that after I finish this video and hopefully have a review of that. Maybe talk a little about WrestleMania. Don't know if I'm going to be watching it or not. Probably leaning closer towards no, but I could probably still discuss it before it happens. But and definitely going to try to come up for something to write about in the blog. So stay tuned, keep an eye out, and again, I thank you for your support. Please continue to support Thoughts Out of Context in all its in all of its forms. Please, keep watching the videos. If you're able to, please definitely watch them over on the blip.tv site, and if you feel like sharing the videos with anyone, share the blip.tv links. Definitely read the entries at the blog, click on the ads at the blog, download the podcast. I know a lot of the past episodes aren't up, so if you actually want any of the past episodes, just email me and I'll be able to send it out to you, because, like I said, I'm host at Podomatic and I don't have a pro account. I only have a basic account, so I only have enough space. I don't even recall how much it is off the top of my head, but I only have a limited amount of space to post files on there, and I have to cycle episodes out as I post new ones. But yeah, once again, just thank you for your patience and your support. Please continue to be patient with me. Please continue to support me. And I guess that's all for now, so I will send more your way this weekend. Take care.